Okay, greetings, good morning. Our objective for this morning is to discuss one of our origin myths or cosmogonic myths, the earth on a turtle's back. Okay, this myth is very important that you have in your notes. Is from the Native American tribe, the Onondaga. Okay, the earth on a turtle's back is from the Onondaga tribe. You have it in your ebook. You have it on your book right there also. Okay. Background. Native Americans have great respect for the natural world. They believe that each creature has its own power by which it maintains itself and affects others. It is very important to point out that for Native Americans, nature is very important. And what I mean by nature is animals and vegetation. Okay? Those two things are very important that you have them for the upcoming test. Okay? Each Native American culture has its own name, its own power, but many Native Americans cultures recognize a great spirit, an invincible power that is the source of life and good for humans. Many of the animals that help feed and clothe the early Native Americans are also highly revered. Native Americans folklore, much of which portrays animals, reflects this great respect. So you're going to see that these myths are going to have a lot of nature and a lot of respect for animals, okay? To begin with, before the earth existed, there was only water. So the only thing that we have right now is what?
Water.
Water, that's it, okay? It stretched as far as you can see, and in the water there were birds and animals swimming around. Far above in the clouds, there was a skyland. In that skyland, there was a great and beautiful tree. So right now, we have water, that is the only thing that we have. And far above, we have what? The great tree in the what? In the skyland, far above the clouds, okay? Very important to know, we have our what? Our skyland. And you have right here, you have a big tree. This tree, well, in this case, a tree in the story, is going to be very important in how everything is going to be developed, okay? Let's go to page 21. Volunteer to read. Go.
It had 4 white roots which stretched to each of the sacred directions, and from its branches all kinds of fruits and flowers grew. There was an ancient chief in the skyland. His young wife was expecting a child, and one night she dreamed that she saw the great tree uprooted. The next day, she told her husband the story.
Okay, we have one. We have another character here. It's the wife, the young wife. She's what?
Pregnant.
She's pregnant. She's expecting a child. However, she has a dream, a very particular dream. What is the dream?
That the great tree was uprooted.
The great tree was uprooted. And uprooted is like taken out of that area and be placed in another area. What happens if you uproot a tree?
Big hole.
You have a big hole there, okay?
And his husband.
Her husband?
Her husband made the dream of her really.
Okay? He's gonna look, very good, Carlo. He's gonna look to what? To make that dream come true. Why do you think?
Because
Dreams were powerful. Very good, my son. Dreams were very powerful. Okay? Now, continue on.
He nodded as she finished telling her dream. My wife, he said, I am sad that you had this dream. It is clearly a dream of great power, and as in our way, when one has such a powerful dream, we must do all we can to make it true. The great tree must be uprooted. Then the ancient chief called the young men together and told them that they must pull up the tree. But the roots of the tree were so deep, so strong, that they could not budge it.
Okay. What's happening with a big tree?
it was so strong.
It was very strong. And what happened with the people that the ancient chief looked for? They couldn't what? They couldn't pull out, they couldn't uproot the tree. Very good. Go on.
At last, the ancient chief himself came to the tree. He wrapped his arms around it, bent his knees and strained. At last, with one great effort, he uprooted the tree and placed it on its side.
So basically, who's the only one that is capable of
Jesus.
uprooting the tree? Very good. Go on.
Where the tree's root had gone deep into the skyland, there was now a big hole. The wife of the sheep came close and leaned over to look down, grasping the tip of one of the great tree's branches to steady her. It seemed as if she saw something down there, far below, glittering like water. She leaned out further to look, and as she leaned, she lost her balance and fell into the hole. Her grasp slipped off the tip of the branch, leaving her with only a handful of seeds as she fell down, 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 down.
Okay, what happened with the woman?
She lost her balance.
She was right there in the edge. And what happened? She was looking down, she saw what?
Water.
Water. What happened to that woman? She was what?
Leaning.
She was leaning, but why she was leaning? She was what?
She saw
Starving.
She saw something, starts with a C. She's what?
clear.
Curious. And that curiosity is going to make her go right there to the edge, look down there. She's going to see that water glittering in the bottom. Remember, after they uproot the tree, you're going to have a big hole right there. So she's looking down there. All of a sudden, she slips and it's going to fall down, grabs one of the branches, and she gets what with her?
Seeds.
Seeds. Write that on your notes. Seeds are very important in this story. Very important. That'd be very important. Seeds. Go ahead.
Far below, in the waters, some of the birds and animals looked up. Someone is falling towards us from the sky, said one of the birds. We must do something to help her, said another. Then two swans flew up. They caught the woman from the sky between their white wings. Slowly, they began to bring it down towards the water, where the birds and animals were watching.
Okay. The birds and the animals that were down in the water, they had a concern about something the first time. What was that?
There was a woman falling.
There was a woman falling from the sky. That's number one. That's number one. They got three concerns. Number one is a concern that there's something falling from the sky and they don't know what is it, okay? That's number one. Number two, they have to what? They have that concern, something's falling, we need to what? We need to help, okay? That's our second concern. They're thinking about how they're going to help, okay? Go on.
She is not like us, said one of the animals. Look, she doesn't even have webbed feet. I don't think she can live in the water. What shall we do then? Said another of the water animals. I know, said one of the water birds. I have heard that there's earth far below the waters. If we dive down and bring up the earth, then she will have a place to stand.
Okay. What is the concern number one? Someone is falling from the sky. Okay, something's falling from the sky. Number two,
They have to help.
they have to help. And number three,
She can't survive.
she can't survive. They need something for her to what?
Stand.
To stand, okay? Very good. You have your three main concerns of the animal so far, okay? It's very important for you guys to have it.
Why is the tree the third one?
What?
The third one.
The third one, when they grabbed her and got her down in the water, they had the concern of what they were going to do with her. Like where she's going to stand, okay? So we need what? To bring up the earth for her to stand in the earth, okay? Go on.
So the birds and animals decided that someone would have to bring up the earth. One by one they tried. The duck dove first, some say. He swam down and down, far beneath the surface, but could not reach the bottom and floated back up. Then the beaver tried. He went even deeper, so deep that it was all dark, but he could not reach the bottom either.
How many animals have tried so far?
Duck-
So far.
3.
So far.
Two.
Two, very good. The duck and the beaver. And they have been successful, right?
No.
No, they have not been successful. Go on.